Good evening. Welcome to Coffee Talk. And I am having coffee. Some Nescafe. Just for your benefit, this is not the network news. So sometimes I'm a couple of minutes early, and sometimes I'm a couple of minutes late, and sometimes there's a misfire, and you know. So I had the wife yelling at me. So I said I didn't want anybody to hear that mess. So I went ahead and I killed it, and I deleted it, and I restarted after she shut up. So um, welcome to Taco Talk, or should I say Coffee Talk? I can't make up my mind. Is it a taco or is it coffee? Well, it's coffee, you know. Anyway, good evening, Joseph. KP Heathen, good evening. Uncle Al, Die Bullfrog, 79, good evening, Uncle Al. The Bud Files. Welcome. Idaho Garden Girl. Welcome, Stephanie. And Melinda Elliott, welcome. Everybody's greeting everybody. Good evening, Stephanie Hicks. Seven in the house, 4 likes. Please, if you would like to support the channel, it will be greatly appreciated as I drink my coffee. I had a small SHTF situation this evening. My Keurig wouldn't start. It's like, good Lord, what happened? So I went and I checked the electrical panel. Sometimes I have a breaker that drops or that's thrown, or any breakers tripped. So I do not know. That was a Christmas gift a couple of years ago from my family to me. And it's the nice one that you can make a pot of coffee if you want to. I usually just use pods, or I used to do the 1 cup at a time. So I took a cup, I put water in it, I put it in the microwave, and I nuked it. You know, you got to improvise. Overcome. I put up a post about swamp ass, never heard of it. I guess that's slang for something, I don't know. I did see one of your posts, or a couple of your posts that you've been putting up, KP, and so I have the Premiere loaded up. It's the goodie box for Hillbilly Josh. I communicated with him. I got it mailed off today. I sent him the tracking number, and they said to expect it on Thursday. Might get it Wednesday. The premiere is tomorrow at 6:30. It is like 13 minutes long. And hopefully everybody enjoys it. Yes, please hit the like button if you have not done so. 6 in the house, 5 likes. Sweating. Mr. Whistle, welcome, Mr. Whistle. So, I had a mail call, which I'll open and show you. I'm looking at a carry bag right now, doing upgrades. This is a manual can opener. Was in the carry bag. Faberware. Nice tactical black. I am going to replace it. And I actually paid, I think, about $5 for this one. I'm going to replace it with this one. Now this one's a little bit bigger. It's just a little bit bigger. But why am I going to replace it with this one? Well, this one's got a bottle opener. Basically, the only reason I'm going to replace this one's got a bottle opener. Now, I do have a multi-tool in there that I could use to open a bottle. But I just thought, and mind you, $2 at Walmart. $2. If you buy one of the others, like you can get them in black and such, they're like $5, $6. You buy this, the only difference of being black, $6. $2. Joshua Humphrey, welcome, Joshua. No, Stephanie, I have a spare. I've got one sitting here with my other stuff. I have two. I actually have 3 Keurigs, so I'm not worried about that one. I got a spare. The Black Widow. Welcome, Black Widow. Yeah, I got a advisory, Uncle Al, about heat. Heat. 102, 103 degrees. I just don't want any rain right now because I got somebody's going to start painting my woodwork. And I need my soffits, eaves, fascia boards, all that around my property, the house. That's going to be painted. It's going to be some places I've replaced wood. Needs to be, everything's going to get primed. Some places have got some peeling paint. That'll wind up being scraped or sanded. then you make sure you prime it, and then you paint it. I've got all the stuff needed to do it. And I got somebody that's going to start working on it tomorrow. Little Lone Prepper, welcome. So, let me go over my statistics real fast. I'm sitting at 1,573. It's inching up slowly. Inching up. Yes, inching up slowly. My views are at 9.8K for the 28-day cycle. They go up and down. Watch time is 421 hours as of the start. My last live stream, 81 views. My current short that I posted this morning, 148. The one that I posted before that had 400 and something. The shout out video for Hillbilly Josh, which was like a minute and a half long, 43 views. And I should say that hurricane season began on the 1st, and it will run until November the 1st. The other thing I'd like to mention is that we're having a lot of tornadoes up north of us. Those tornadoes are very dangerous, and over 20 people have been killed in the last week due to tornadoes in Oklahoma, North Texas, Arkansas, and Louisiana. You've had a lot of dangerous tornadoes, and you've had 20 people killed. Drinking Folgers. Nope, drinking Nescafé. God bless them and their families. James Ortiz, my friend, welcome. Good to see you in here. I tell you what, if you are not subscribed to James, he has been putting out some really good food shorts. I mean, makes me want to go eat where he gets his food. He's putting out some really good shorts, food shorts. He's been putting out 2-3 a day, or more maybe. I don't know. They're in my feed because I get what he puts out. So, like Uncle Al's and Bert, people who are putting out that I follow, I'm getting their notifications of their shorts. Christine, therapist Vogue, welcome. Christine has 3.27K subscribers, and she has 570 videos. And I am going to share her out. Hello, mom of 4 boys. Welcome. Likewise, my friend James. I've been connected to James for a long time. Mr. Ortiz, I'm adding you as a standard moderator. You now have a blue wrench, and I'm going to link you. James Ortiz has 1.34K subscribers. And he has an excellent channel. If you are not connected to my friend James, please do so. This is a link to James's channel. Please leave a like to support the channel. I've got 10 likes, 12 in the house. So, talking a little bit about preparedness, I'm going through a carry bag right now, and I'm looking at items that I have in it. This is a crank radio, AM FM. It's got weather. NOAA, you get the NOAAs. It is an emergency radio.
American Standard Air is a proven winner year after year. Take my word. Cool, cost-efficient.
Good radio. Flashlight. You can USB charge it. $18, $17.99 at Walmart. The sporting goods section. With tax, less than 20. It's a keeper. You can pay more for them. You can get them a little bigger. You can get them with a little solar panel. It's a crank. You can also USB charge it. $20. Good for emergencies. So that is a keeper. Now, I'm looking at flashlights. You want to talk about the things that you need in your emergency kit. You need a good flashlight. This is life gear. I can USB charge it. It's got a lithium powered. It also will tell you what the charge is. Fully charged, all 4 lights. I paid about $20 for this at Walmart. I'm looking at options. I've got several of these for all of our carry bags. My wife's got one in the bedroom on the nightstand. But we also have Gold Zero lanterns. We got 3 of those. Wife keeps a couple of those on the nightstand in case of a power outage. Stephanie, they're about $20. Thank you for coming by, Christine. Appreciate you. They're about $20. Might be a little bit more. I have to check. You can go online and look. It is a gear. It is a life gear. LED camping light with power bank, USB input and output. 1865 Lion battery. Dorsey International Incorporated. This was manufactured 15th of October 2020. Model number 41-3781. Let me give that to you. Model number I'm slow. 41-3781. 3781. Send. All right, that's what it is. It's a Life Gear model number 41-3781. They're sold at Walmart. I paid about 20 bucks for it. And I've got several of them. I'm looking at my upgrades and such. Devil Dog. Hello. Devil Dog Prepper. Welcome. So, I am going to be doing a review, and I've got it posted on my community page of my Pecron power station. $2.99. Matter of fact, right now you can get it for $2.99. I got free delivery with Prime, and you can get free delivery whether you got Prime or not. It'll tell you. You can get it, and it'll take them a week, 10 days before you get it. And it's a nice power station. The thing is, it's got a 1200 watt inverter. So you could run a microwave with it if you wanted to. To me, that's a waste. I really would not use it to run a microwave. I would certainly use it to recharge all of my smaller appliances. I would use it to run as a matter of fact, the wife was using it to run our 12-volt refrigerator freezer, our Bouge RV. I need to do a review of that one. It's a 37 quart. And I need to do an unboxing, and I need to do a review of my Blue Eddy Model 70, which has got more than twice the capacity of the EB3, which I've got two of those. I've done a review on the smaller one. So let me do an unboxing. This is a mail call from Amazon. I'm constantly ordering from Amazon. And right now, I'm looking to, I'm basically looking to flesh out my freeze-dried food. Lots of 12 number 10 cans I've been buying. So I'm looking to boost all that. Oh, this is a Smith & Wesson. Real nice knife. Paid $25 for it when I bought it. It's got a punch in the end. You can cut cordage, like let's say you need to cut you can't get out of your car. You need to cut the cord. That'll cut that. Another number 10 can. Let's see what this one is, because I got several that are in order. This is an Agassiz Farms Morning Moo low-fat milk alternative, 93 servings. 93 servings. So let's talk a minute about buying this kind of stuff. See if anybody else came in. Oh, Belinda, you snuck in on me, lady. Belinda's Country Living. Welcome. Welcome, Belinda. So, this one, this Morning Moo, this is a 56 ounce. What does it mean it got a 56 ounce? Well, that means I get more glasses of milk from it. This one says it has a 20-year shelf life. Makes approximately 5 3/4 gallons. Just add water. 93 servings. So a serving size is 8 ounces. 93 servings means that for a period of 3 months, one person can have an 8-ounce glass a day. Now, why do I think so highly of this one? Well, I've been buying, let me check. I've been buying Agassiz Farms milk, and I've been paying, let's see, all right, so as an example, I bought Agassiz Farms Country Fresh Milk. I bought several of them. $16.14, and the price has gone up on them. They're now about $18, $19. Prices have been going up. And I was looking at what you get in it. So I paid like $18, $19 for that Agassiz Farms milk, that particular version, freeze-dried milk. Creative redundancy, welcome creative redundancy. And you get 33 servings. So you're paying less than you do for this one. I got this 6 of 20, 24, and I paid for it $34.02. $34.02 is what I'm putting on here. So it's like, well, I paid $14 more for this one. I always put the date, and I started putting the price on these. So I paid more for that one. But I get 3 times as much milk. So for an extra, let's say I paid $20 for the other one. For an extra $14, instead of getting like a 1-month supply, I got a 3-month supply for one person. So you start looking at, you know, prices on that stuff. And then I've got some more chocolate milk coming in, the chocolate moo. And the chocolate morning moo is $20.52. And I got another one of those that should be coming in probably tomorrow. But I'm trying to flesh out certain items, number 10 cans that last a long time, so that, you know, in an emergency, I have enough for 4 people, which is basically what I'm prepping for. Holly Ivins. Welcome, Holly Ivins. And Mike Crusher Reviews. Welcome. I may be behind, Mike. If you dropped something this past weekend, didn't see it, I'll have to check. I will have to check. I'm busy talking, not paying attention to who's in the house. You've been inactive for a month? Well, we need you. I need to bust into the stash and start pulling out some rations. Start doing some ration reviews. What I think I might do is I might pull out a case A and a case B and say, hey, that's 24 different rations. Let's do one of them. However often, and just start doing rations. And they'll say, he's reverting to the ration channel. What I'm referring to, for anybody that's familiar with military rations, is that the military, basically, they keep 24 menus. They have 24 menus. Now, we're not talking about the halal, and we're not talking about the kosher, and we're not talking about the, you know, we're just talking about the regular box A and box B. There are 20 different menus. Some of them are breakfast, and some are the lunch and dinners. They got a selection of stuff in them. We're not talking cold weather. You know, we're talking the regular, you know, what they put out. I'm really thinking about opening up a case and just start. I miss doing reviews. I have not been doing reviews. I miss doing that, and I may, while it's the summertime, I may start doing some reviews, so that some of the people who subscribe me that are into rations, might start viewing me again. The only one that stuck with me is Mike. You need to take care of yourself, Uncle Al. You need to take care of yourself. Hey, there's another nice lady. SBRV. It's Cheryl. Had some nice communications with Cheryl. And I encourage her to text me, and we can communicate. She's a prepper. She's getting prepared. Cheryl, you might want to go back when this is over and look at some of the earlier stuff, because I did do some stuff on flashlights, radios. I'm doing some changes to the carry bag. This one was in the carry bag. This one's going in the carry bag predominantly because it's got a built-in bottle opener. making changes. Somebody told me I need to do more visuals, so I'm trying to do more visuals. Go over and look at my community wall, my community post. I did a post today recommending a Pecron power station, which I own. Right now, you can get them on sale for $2.99. I paid $2.99 when I bought mine. The prices go up and down. It's a nice power station. I'm going to do a review video on it. I did a short on it a while back, but I'm going to do a review video on it. One of the things I like about it is it's got LiFePO batteries. It's got the LiFePO battery, so you should be able to keep it going for 10 years before the power drops to 80% on the batteries. It has a 1200 watt inverter in it. Now, mind you, we're talking about something you're paying $300 for. It's got a 1200 watt pure sine inverter in it. So if you wanted to, you could actually run a 1200 watt microwave. Most microwaves are 800, 900, 1000, 1100, 1200 watts. You can run a 1200 watt microwave with it. I really would not use it to run a microwave, but I would certainly use it to be running 12 volt appliances that don't draw that much power. It's also got a 100 watt USB-C, so you can certainly be running your, and it's got the car lighter 12 volt, so you can certainly be running a 12 volt fridge freezer. Most of those will be running when they're on because they cycle on and off. The compressor cycles on and off. Most of those are running at less than 50 watts when they're running. So you can solar charge it. Some people have got a wind set up. I've got panels on the patio roof. I've got it set up with a couple of different feeds so I can plug in and be charging two different things at once. Battery bank and a spare power station. Or I can combine everything together and be doing a full charge. $299. I'm going to be doing a review on my Blue Eddy Model 70, which is twice the power of the smaller unit, which I've got a couple of that I've done a review on the smaller model. I did a full review on the smaller one. Haven't done a review on the Model 70. I like those. They I paid, what did I pay for that one? I think I paid, don't even remember. I got it on sale. I paid $199 for the EB3s. Got two of those, one for the wife, one for the daughter. I bought one for the daughter. The wife liked it, so I bought the wife one. They're nice. You don't have a power brick. It's just a cord. If you run it on, if you're going to be powering it with 110, charging at 110, you don't have a power brick. It's internal. Solar charging. I've got the setup. I can solar charge it. It's got a wireless charger on top, so you can sit like you got a pad or you got a phone that wirelessly charges. You can sit up there and wirelessly charge it. The Pecron does too. You can wirelessly charge with the Pecron. It's got a top, it's got a charger. Take care, Holly. I will tell you, I'm really focusing on the number 10 cans. I'm really focusing on the number 10 cans, making sure that I have a equal amount of the various things that I'm prepping. I buy lots of beverage powders. I haven't even opened this one up. I got a couple of these. This is Taster's Choice 100 pack with the 100 pack of the Carnation, the Coffee Mate, the original Coffee Mate creamers. I paid $19.99. Prime, $19.99. 100. So if I was one of those people that drank 1 cup a day, that's a 3-month supply. For me, that's about a 1-month supply because I drink at least 3 cups a day, sometimes 4. And I've got lots of other coffee. I've got another one coming in. I had sent my friend Dave some of my stash, so I replaced it. He likes dark roast, so I sent him some dark roast. Taster's Choice. And I went and replaced it. You get 12 of the 7 packs for $12.99. Just ordered a replacement, should be in tomorrow. I buy lots of lemonade, drink powder, tea. I got the hot tea, I got the cold tea. You need variety in your food. Canned foods. I get now. You know, I'll tell you what. I was looking at freeze-dried brown rice. I was looking at a bucket of freeze-dried brown rice, and I'm thinking freeze-dried brown rice. You know, brown rice normally has a shelf life of a year, maybe. If you're lucky, it's got a shelf life of a year. When you buy brown rice at the store, it's not going to last that long. White rice will last forever if you store it properly. And I was looking at this. It was Agassiz Farms. I buy a lot of Agassiz Farms. I buy a lot of Ready Wise. I buy some Mountain House. You know, there are different brands that I buy. And it said 7 years. It says it's got a shelf life of 7 years. I may buy some of it. But I'll have to make damn sure that I eat it. You know. You know, when when you're buying stuff that's got a shelf life of 25 or 30 years, you don't need to really worry about it anytime soon. You store it properly, don't worry about it. It's basically for emergencies. It's for, you know, things are bad times or something happens, and you know, you feed yourself beverages and whatnot. Water is another thing. How much water do you have? You got to have water. You need to have water. You need to store up water. Very important. Isobar, welcome. I'm not paying attention. Sorry, not paying attention. Jocelyn's Vlog of Taiwan. Welcome, Jocelyn. And my friend Isobar. Welcome, ladies. If you are not connected, I encourage you to connect to Isobar and Jocelyn. My friend Jocelyn has 9.41K. She has an excellent channel. And I'm going to share her out. This is what the wing person should be doing right now. Sharing out channels. Isobar. Yep. Solar generators with panels. Good stuff. I'm getting text messages as we communicate. and my friend Isobar. This is a link to Isobar's channel. My friend Devil Dog Prepper has 343 subscribers. Let's see if we can get him to 400. If you are not subscribed to Devil Dog Prepper, please, I'm going to put a link up for his channel. These are all good people in here. My friend Stephanie. I'm sure you do, and I look forward to looking at it. The links won't work. They just go to my channel or somebody's channel. Are you getting the notifications? Like, so I have, if you receive my notifications, or if you are basically got that bell clicked to receive notifications, you should have received a notification that I have a premiere tomorrow at 6:30 Central Time. It'll be about 13 minutes long, and it is the goodie box for my friend Hillbilly Josh Loftus. I'm going to make a supreme effort to hit 1,600 so I can do my 1,600 subscriber giveaway. And I'm going to be making some adjustments to what I give out in my goodie boxes. But the 1,600 subscriber giveaway is basically going to be the goodie box plus a nice first aid kit. Now, this is something that I put in my goodie boxes that I give out. It is a folding stove, a Coggins folding stove. They're going right now for about 12 bucks, $12. And you can use it indoors. If you don't have power, if SHTF happens, use some canned heat or use some sterno. You can burn this inside. The sterno can burn inside. You're not going to smell it. It's not going to kill you or anything. Matter of fact, you burn a couple of these. These will burn for 6 hours. And you want to make hot water about 15 minutes. You light it. About 15 minutes, your water's boiling. Hot water. Why do you need hot water? Well, you want coffee. You want hot coffee. You want hot tea. You want to reconstitute some freeze-dried foods. Most of the freeze-dried food, unless you're talking about a dessert, you got to have hot water. Usually the desserts are cold water. You better believe it, CR. Coffee. My friend CR. 2.06. 2060K. You the man. You the man. You're further down the road than I am. This is a link to Creative Redundancy, a very good channel. If you're not connected, please connect. Well, I'll see about hooking you up, Stephanie. We'll get you. We'll get you prepared. Stephanie is a local friend. She is very, very, very organized. Very organized. She sent me some pictures of her redoing the pantry and doing an inventory, that kind of stuff. Wish I could turn her loose over here, but I don't know that the wife would want me doing that right now. We've got some people coming in tomorrow to start painting the eaves and overhangs and soffits outside. Then I'm planning to have some electrical work done. I'm going to be putting some can lights in this ceiling up here that'll deal with that ceiling light from that fan. Should improve my lighting a little bit. What's the shelf life of what, Stephanie? Are you talking about these? What's the shelf life of these? These will last forever. What's the shelf life of the sterno and the canned heat? I think it'd probably last forever. You know, if you keep it sealed up, you keep it in a temperate where it doesn't get too hot, doesn't get too cold. I think that stuff probably lasts forever. I'd have to research that one. I get these over at Sam's Club. You get a 12-pack. That's a good question. How long will these last? I need to look at that. But if you're doing what I do, I light them. I get my water hot. I put them out. Light them, get my water hot, put them out. So, you get, technically I get probably about 20 some odd uses out of each one. And you'd get 12 of those for like $30 at Sam's. 12 for about $30. So, coffee got cold. Just very little in it. Very little in it. I'm probably going to shoot a little short of supper. Supper should be some nachos, some really good quality nachos from a Mexican restaurant. The wife's bringing home some Mexican food, so I'll do a short probably of that, which I'll load up possibly in the morning. And I've got some stuff going on tomorrow. So as I was saying, this is going to go out in the pantry. I put the date 6 of 2024. This is what I paid for it, $34.02. This is a 3-month supply. You drink 1 glass a day of milk. And I got other milks. I've got 3 different, I got Nutrient Survival milk. I've got the regular morning fresh milk. I've got this. I've got the chocolate moo. I've also got the Orange Delight, which is like a orange beverage. Got a bunch of those. And I'm working on extending the supply. I see the link that David has posted, and I'm able to click on them and go to the person's channel. However, you're right. If you have a wrench, I can just click on your name and go to your channel. Yes, I know that. I'm just trying to do a little shout out. The heater thing. Oh, you mean the canned heat? That I will research. That's a question I'll research. I'm looking into satellite phones, and I'm looking into global walkie-talkies. I'm looking into stuff. So you got an emergency kit? Do you have water? Drinking water? Clean water? You have canned food? You have hygiene items for hygiene? Um, I've already showed you radios. I've showed you flashlights. You got a good first aid kit? What about medication? You take medication? You have a supply of your medication? I was communicating with Cheryl, and she was telling me stuff that she has and stuff that she's learned from me. That was a blink in the power. Did you see that little flicker? That was the power going on and off. Occasionally we have power outages, for whatever reason, transformer goes down and we go without power. I've had that happen at my school several times. Some idiot in a truck or something other hits a transformer and power goes out for a couple hours. That happens. It is what it is. Thank you for coming in, Uncle Al. Appreciate you. Thank you for coming by, Stephanie Hicks. Appreciate you, young lady. Well, as I'm always saying, every day when I get up, I thank God for the day. It's a blessing that I have another day, for a part of a day. I say the Lord's Prayer. It's the Lord's Prayer. He said, told us how to pray. And I do a lot of thinking and contemplating. Drinking my coffee in the morning. Drink a couple of cups of coffee. Sometimes I have tacos. I had a potato and egg this morning. My wife had a couple of bean and eggs. I had one potato and egg. I'm trying to cut back. And when I was over at the post office today, I was mailing out Hillbilly Josh's box. There was a lady in there, and younger person, and we got to talking a little bit, and the topic of upbringings came up. Young people today, they don't know the way things were when we were young. They have technology we didn't have. Remember, the internet came out in 1995. All these generation whatevers, the internet was around when they were growing up. YouTube came out in 2005. iPhones came out somewhere around that time, So a lot of the technology that they have today, they grew up with it. And we grew up with, better, to me, we had better home training. Our parents spent more time with us. They taught us manners, to respect our elders, to be thankful, to think highly of first responders, the police, fire department, EMS workers. They're not doing it to get rich. The military, think older people, be kind, open the door for ladies, open the door for older people. That was all ingrained in us. They taught us that. Thank you for coming in, Devil Dog. Yeah, that happens. People knock out the power lines. Crazy drivers. Yeah, it's true. Sometimes you see stuff on the internet with that stuff. Um, so I have a premiere tomorrow at 6:30 Central Time. I'll try to do my normal live stream after the premiere at 7. The premiere should be 13 minutes. If you want to qualify for my next giveaway, you need to leave me a like and a supportive comment on each of the last 5 videos I've released when I hit that 1600. And I could hit that 1600 tomorrow. It may be a week from now, maybe 2 weeks from now. But in the near future, I'm going to hit that 1600. And I would think that video tomorrow, it's going to be one of the videos that you need to leave a like on. Like and a comment. So, everybody, please remember the Scout motto, which I follow, is preparedness. Be prepared. That is the Scout motto. Boys and girls, be prepared. Life is good, but it is what it is. And everybody, yep, tomorrow's Wednesday. Well, excuse me, not okay. Tomorrow's Tuesday. Wednesday then. I lost today. Thank you, Melinda. Wednesday. That's tomorrow's Tuesday. Sorry. So that premiere will be Wednesday, which is 2 days from now. Thank you, Melinda. Lost track of time. This is the 3rd. It'll be on the 5th. Old timers is getting me. Thank you for checking me. Okay. Time warp. Yep. This creative redundancy. What the hell is he talking about? My grown children seem to think their college professors taught them more about life in 4 years than I did for the first 20 of their lives. Well, oftentimes we're not respected by our kids, and as we get a little bit older, it's like I was talking to my daughter, and mind you, I said, you have a degree in psychology, you have a graduate degree in counseling, clinical counseling, figure it out. I steered her into her education. Figure it out. Use your brain. You are intelligent. Well, yeah, and kids will think that. They think they're brighter than their parents. And at some point they will be. As you start declining mentally, I'm declining mentally. I'm not near as sharp as I used to be. I used to be sharp. Back in the day, I was sharp. I'm not near as sharp as I used to be. But wisdom-wise and common sense, I think I'm sharper than I used to be when it comes to that. Just mentally, I'm not as fast as I used to be. Physically, I'm not as fast. I'm not as strong as I used to be. I don't have the endurance I used to have. I don't have the range of motion I used to have when I was in the martial arts. I don't have all that. Somebody attacks me today, I'd probably have to shoot them. Back in the day, I'd barehand them. The other thing I basically say is, oh, you're so bright. How much money do you make? Oh, my income is really, wow. My daughter's got a boyfriend who works. He's got a job. And he's got a few student loans he's paying off. And we talk. I said, well, you get ready to get married one day, and I sit down and talk with your future prospective husband. You going to be taking care of my daughter, or am I going to be taking care of my daughter? You going to be paying her bills, or am I going to be paying her bills? Hell, am I going to be paying your bills? How are you going to support my kid? How are you going to support my grandchildren? You know, is this going to be one of those situations where I have to take you out in the woods and have a talk with you? Well, every once in a while you think about that kind of stuff, and I have those kind of conversations with my kid. I mean, I tell her, the one that's with me, said, I'm the best friend you have, and when I'm no longer around, you're going to know it. You're going to really miss your daddy when I'm no longer around. Hopefully that'll be a long time from now. But my 15-year-old son back in the day yesterday, and he was talking about a year ago. Well, Uncle Al gets on me and says, stop reminiscing. Stop talking about the past. Stop reminiscing. Stick with the script. Talk preparedness. Well, I'm trying to. I am, and I'm trying to. 20 likes, 10 in the house. If you haven't left me a like, please leave a like to support the channel. It would be greatly appreciated. So remember, you need lots of clean water. Do you have a means to clean it? You don't want to be drinking sewer water. Rainwater, you still need to probably filter it and treat it. You can get gallon jugs of water for between $1, $1.16, depending on where you get it. You can refill those jugs. You need to build up a supply of it. It's not that much. The half liters, you get a 24 pack of those for about $3.50. If you got a carry bag, you probably need a Sawyer or a Life Straw, and that way you can clean water. You can always put water in it and suck through the straw. You should clean it and filter it. Think about your source. Don't get it out of a swimming pool. I will plan on being back tomorrow at 7 for another coffee talk. I'll try to drop another short. If you haven't watched my current one, please watch my current one. It's nice. If you have not watched my shout out video to Hillbilly Josh, it'll be in the premiere. But then I would also encourage you that, remember, each of the last 5, you gotta leave me a like and a comment. It's only about 1.5 minutes long, so go over and do your little due diligence, because when I do get to that 1,600, I'll be checking to see who qualifies, put their name in a hat, be doing a drawing, and somebody will be getting a nice box. And if you've won it before, you can always win another one. Thank you, Melinda. Everybody, please remember the Scout model is be prepared. Life is good, but it is what it is. And everybody, please have a blessed day. And we'll see you for the next coffee talk. Thank you. Bye.